This is a short video to show you how to navigate your way through training.gov.au in search for units of competency, training packages, or qualifications. Your first step is to go to the top browser and type in www.training.gov.au. Once this page is loaded, you'll see the home page for training.gov.au. There's a quick search bar as you scroll down a little bit lower, and this will help you when it comes to searching for registered training organisations or nationally recognised training competencies, qualifications, or training packages. So down here, if I wanted to search for an RTO, I could type in Sanguana, which is an RTO. When it goes into Sanguana, it would bring up all the information about that RTO. In this situation, we want to be looking for qualifications, training packages, and so on. So if you know the name of the course or the code or the title, you can type it in here and it should narrow your search field down quite fast right away. In this case, what we're going to do is we're just going to click search from this box here, and it will bring up a search box. When we get to the search box, we're going to pick a course today, so we'll call it the Certificate 3 in Business is what we're going to look for. So we want to look for it at the qualification level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in business, and then I'm going to untick this box, include superset data, because we don't want to see old stuff. I'm going to untick this box for all, and all I'm going to do is just tick qualifications. From doing this should narrow my search field down quite significantly, and as a result I should be able to see the qualifications that are listed for business on the training.gov.au website. As you can see, the search results have come up, and they're showing quite a few results for Certificate 3 in Business. In regards to this, we want this one here saying Certificate 3 in Business. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this little link here, and it's going to bring up the Certificate 3 in Business. From here, this is the most powerful tool, because we can come in and we can see all the information about the course by coming down to Content, Description, Qualification. And on the right hand side here, you've got Word or PDF. You can open either one. They're exactly the same. One's in a Word file, one's in a PDF. So what I'm going to do is by opening this, it's going to show us everything that's inside this qualification and the package rules. So we click on PDF and we open up the PDF. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller and zoom in a bit for you guys so you can see. As we scroll down, you'll see it's only 6 pages, but it has the modification history about the course and how it's changed. It's got the description about the course. It talks about the job roles that may apply once you complete the qualification. It has pathways into the qualification, licensing information, entry requirements for the qualification, employability skills, package rules. So for this one here, it's telling us it's got 12 units, 1 core unit, and 11 elective units. And it lists the list of units that we can choose from in the package rules, and how we can go about putting a course together from these. Now, how do we go and get a unit? I guess the easiest way to do this would be to come along here and we'll just pick a unit. So we'll pick the first unit. What we're going to do is I'm just going to copy that out. Now remember, we opened this up as a PDF as a separate file, so I should be able to go back up to the tab up the top. If not, you can always go back to training.gov.au and go to the search bar. And I'm going to use the top bar this time, which is the same thing as the bottom, but we'll just click on the top. And we want to look for a unit of competency. So the first one here is about RTOs, so we're not going to want that. We're going to go down to training packages, qualification, accredited courses, and so on, and click on the second one. Once I'm in here, I'm going to write in the name of the code of the unit of competency I want to look for. Once I've done that, I'm going to do the same thing as before and untick these boxes, but I'm only going to tick units of competency. Then it's going to really narrow my search field down. I'm going to click search, and once I've clicked search, it brings up the unit of competency I'm looking for. So just like the qualification we were looking at a moment ago, we're just going to click on this unit of competency, and it brings up the same page as before. As we scroll down, we can get to the same picture, which is unit of competency, description, content, and we'll choose the PDF for this one as well. Now, as that's loading, we're try that again. There we go. What we're going to do now is we're going to look at the unit of competency the same way we did with the package before for the qualification. And you'll notice in this one here, same situation, unit of competency name this time, modification history, unit description, because it's not a qualification now, unit description, application of the unit, licensing and regulatory information, prerequisites, employability skills, elements and performance criteria. Now, just to give you a bit of an idea about elements and performance criteria, you will need to be satisfactory in all of these areas here before you would be made satisfactory in an element. So this is your element, this is your performance criteria. And in this situation, you've got 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3 elements and 5 performance criteria in this one. We've got 4 in this one and 2 in this one. So if you were to look at this as basically an overview, what a student would need to be made satisfactory in is showing that they can meet the standard when it comes to these areas here for performance criteria. When they meet the standard for these, they then meet the standard for this element. Once they meet the standard for the performance criteria, the elements, the critical aspects of assessment, which we'll come down to shortly, the required skills and knowledge, range statement, and so on, then they would be made competent or deemed competent in the unit. So there's our required skills and knowledge. There's our evidence guide, and inside that we have our critical aspects of assessment. And then our range statement. So, if we were going to make a checklist out of this for a practical session, we'd be coming back down to the elements performance criteria, and you'd be breaking these up into tasks. So, showing how the candidate can meet this standard. So, to give you an idea, in regards to identified duty halters here, which is performance criteria 1.3, we might have a series of questions. It might be a question such as, please kindly list 10 of the, or identify 10 of the duty holders within the work health and safety workplace. As a result, the candidate would answer those questions and therefore show that they have the knowledge, required skills and knowledge in that area, but then they also have met the performance criteria for that piece. When they achieve the other 4 that are in this one, they would achieve the element. Okay, well that's just a quick video on how to navigate training.gov.au. I hope this helps.